Hey guys, Lovely 3 here. My name is Alyssa.
I'm Alexis.
I'm Erin.
And today we are having our very first video chat where we will be discussing relationship goals. So we are going to be talking about relationship goals as a single person, a married person, a married couple, and then also married couples who are new parents. So, so stay tuned and join us for our chat. Okay, so clearly you're single, and we have been single before.
Yeah.
But like nowadays,
barely.
But okay, so what are some of your relationship goals like today?
Okay, well, when it comes to dating, my most, important thing that I'm looking for in a relationship or before I choose to start dating someone would be to make sure that they're on the same page as me when it comes to determining what we want the end result to be. Basically, dating for marriage.
Right.
Which can, for sure, creep a lot of people out because it's like, whoa, we're like in our early 20s, that's too deep, but that kind of weeds out the ones that you don't want to date.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess I get what you're saying about like people or some men and women can be afraid, I guess, and think that they're too young to settle down. But at the same time, like, I guess you gotta find that person. Like, you do find that person who is serious about it at the same time. Like, you don't just date to
and
just have fun in some instances.
It reminds me, like, of you and your relationship. Like, you and Brandon, when y'all met, y'all were dating with the intent of marriage.
Yes.
Now, maybe not to one another at that time when y'all first met, but y'all were having the intention of marriage.
Right.
Yeah.
You were no longer
just wanting to hang out. Like,
right.
Because here's the thing. If you're dating not for marriage, then, like, what are you dating for? You're eventually going to break up. So then why go through all of that? If you know you're going to end up with heartbreak.
If you're going to go into something like, this is just going to be a date, and then I move on to the next person date.
Like,
what's the point?
I mean, for some, y'all might be like, that makes total sense, but I'm just not getting that.
Yeah,
especially since I know that I want marriage, and as I'm getting older, like I'm only 23, so I'm not like, oh my gosh, the time is ticking, but the clock is ticking, but you know. So what are some of the things that y'all are looking for as far as relationship goals in your marriage?
I would have to say it is definitely like a learning process as you go through marriage. Like, I still feel like a newlywed a lot of times. So we've been married for 2 years already.
I mean, you still are new. I think you're new until like 5 years.
Is it till 5?
We're both technically still
newlywed. Well, okay, so I would say that Brandon and I have gotten a lot better in this area, but there's always room for improvement. You can always do better.
I think if you've been married for 25 years,
there's still room for right. You're always changing.
You're always changing.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. But anyway, so improved communication. I would have to say getting clarification from your spouse, or from anyone in general, but for me, from a relationship goal, giving clarification so you don't get upset. Like, don't take something the wrong way. If you think you took it the wrong way and they may have meant it something a different way, ask or be like, did you mean? Or don't blow up. Don't let something affect you in that way, especially if you're, if you are sensitive. I don't know, but.
And then men and women we also have different communication styles, right? Mm-hmm. Like, women, I guess we're more open, we're more out there, we're going to let you know how we feel regardless. And then, they kind of keep it inside and they express themselves in different ways. So,
which kind of brings me to another relationship goal that I have. When you say, like, men keep it inside sometimes. Yeah. That's something that I guess can get aggravating if you're the other party.
Yes.
But yeah, I would have to say that's another relationship goal is to talk about things up front, like not to let things fester, and then let it fester for hours, and your spouse is like wondering what's going on with you, and even if you ask what's going on, you don't, there's no results right then sometimes, or how, once upon a time.
And I struggle with that, not only in my marriage, but just me as a person, because that's just my personality. I would just kind of take things, and then I blow up. So, I am working on that, like, letting Christian know right then, hey, this is how I'm feeling, this is how, I feel like this, or whatever it is. And that other party, whether it's you who are telling somebody how you feel, or whether it's somebody telling you how they feel, you need to really listen to them and not make their feelings seem invalid.
Or less than.
Or less than, right? Like take
it
into
happen for
consideration.
nothing.
Right.
You're overreacting.
Right, and that's on either end of that spectrum.
Yeah, and I definitely think that that's like one of my relationship goals as well, as far as like communication and having a relationship that does have like that good communication, because I know that me as a person, I can't really handle with someone like, being offended or hurt and not saying anything, and then like days or weeks later and it coming back up, and it's like, okay, well, we could have just dealt with this right then and then we'd both be at peace about it, but no, now it's just like, now we're both upset because now I'm mad that you are bringing it up when it's irrelevant at this point.
Girl, when you get in a relationship, do not, don't take it, you know what I mean? But let them know up front that what the things that you expect or the things that you like if something's bothering you, please, please, please. Because I feel like when you're younger, unless you are ready for that next stage or that serious commitment, I feel like you don't discuss your feelings that much. Or like if you're feeling some way, people are afraid to discuss with that person because they don't want to hurt their feelings or they don't want it to be misconstrued.
Yeah.
But you have to speak up. How else are you going to fix it?
Yeah, and I think that's another thing that goes into when you're in a relationship, dating for marriage. Like, I feel, at least I know me and my plans when I enter a relationship is going to be really direct and upfront about all of the small issues that people sometimes don't have to address until they're living with each other, already married. And it's like, if you would have just discussed this, like said what your expectations were up front, then it
won't be so new.
Yeah,
because marriage in itself is already new. So at least if you take the relationship seriously, like how it is, and you want to put forth that effort to either fix problems or to let someone truly know how your person is, like how you are, then it shouldn't come as a surprise.
Yes, and then that's how you can know if you are truly compatible. Like, of course, if we're only surface level and we're laughing and having a great time, you're going to be compatible.
Oh, no.
But it's like once you get into the nitty gritty, the deep is when you're going to really know.
I'm not going to say relationships are fake if you don't have a disagreement, if you don't ever have a disagreement, then something's wrong.
Yes.
And you're going to have disagreement because you're different people.
Yes.
Right. It's not always, roses and daisies and things like that. It's unicorns. Those out there who's looking for unicorns, they don't exist. No, but no, really. So it's good that you have that mindset. Don't fight for it if that makes sense. Like, don't live on the surface of your relationship.
Yes.
Dive in.
Okay, so something a little bit lighter, I guess, that's not as deep enough need of a person, is one of my relationship goals is to have a relationship that's full of adventure. I think that I'm such a person who's atypical to what is the norm of what you're supposed to be doing with your life. And so I want someone who's gonna just kind of fall in line with that, be ready to go on trips and have dates that aren't just typical. And I mean, I don't know, is that y'all think that's a good thing to want a relationship? Or is that just kind of
I think for sure it's a good thing to have in a relationship. I mean, you don't want to do the same old thing all the time. My goodness, that's gonna get boring.
Yeah,
so to find different areas to go to, or even if you go somewhere on the weekend, that'd be fun. And I wish Christian and I could do more like that, but because his business, the business he's in, it's kind of hard to do weekend trips or very long trips. But I would love to have stuff like that. And maybe, one day, I'm not it's never going to happen. Because I believe one day it will happen and we'll be set up to do stuff like that. So, yes, I think that's a great goal to have. As single, as married.
Tell me why, though, when you said that. I imagine Alexis, with a backpack hiking.
Okay.
Which is crazy because I don't really see it. But that's the thing, though. But what if the person she's with is well, you want to try hiking?
What if they just kind of traveling?
I want to travel. Here's my thing with hiking.
What if they're in Europe and he wants to go backpacking in Europe?
Okay, she gonna get that backpack?
I'm down for a hike. Just let me get my
Vertex.
It's all of that, and then I'm down and get a little bit more shape so I can handle the heels.
Girl, oh my gosh, please do. Because when we went to Jamaica,
#cup.
Jamaica mom. Alright. No, really though, we were climbing the cliffs or jumping off cliffs and climbing the rocks and the rivers. Y'all, we were tired.
I'm sure y'all were.
So yes, please be in shape. Let's get in shape. Let's do this together.
Get in shape. A life goal, not relationship goal, but that can help your relationship because then you can go on adventurous hikes.
Yes.
In Jamaica.
Yes, conversation full circle.
Alright, so Erin, tell us some things with, well, you mentioned some things about like with having a baby, but
yeah,
what are some
well,
yours?
I would say when you have a baby, it kind of changes.
Kind of.
Yeah, it kind of changes your relationship just a little bit. You just kind of
Okay, really, just a little bit.
Reposition some things in your life and narrow some, like, scratch some things out. So I guess like one thing that we were talking earlier when you said submissive, right? We were talking about, and I mentioned something about money, and I said finances. Okay, so in case for anybody who doesn't know me, I love to shop. I love to shop. I can find any excuse why I gotta go get something or another. I can walk into the store and put like 25 extra things in my basket that I did not need. So now that I have a baby, it's a little different because our goals have changed, right? So one of our goals is really to set ourselves up well financially. And that's always been Christian's goal. Why did it me so want to come to the party? I don't know.
Well,
you was having too much fun in malls.
Yes.
Brandon and I are kind of doing the same. Well, I say the same thing. We're trying to get our finances together too, or more organized. Like I need to watch videos or something about how you do it, because it's like you think that it would be easy, but I'm just like,
it's really not.
It's not. I'm like, how do I even get started?
Exactly. That's like a lot of people don't know where to start. And if it was easy, think about like everybody would have the same.
Yes, because I get
and not be living paycheck to paycheck.
But like I want charts. Like I want like a notebook or something. Another one of my goals is to. Well, I say goals, but it's something that we already do, so I would have to say continue to do it. Is to continue to show each other how much we appreciate one another.
Right.
Like whether it's a simple thanks for washing the dishes, babe, or thanks for picking my clothes up off of the floor in the bathroom, babe,
or new Tiffany's diamond necklace. I love
that's
you,
always
babe.
nice. Do little sweet things, especially like if you know your spouse's love language. Learn each other's love language. That's probably something that everyone does during their marital counseling anyway. I'm not sure. Whether it's quality time, like, be like, babe, I want us to do such and such. Maybe something that you enjoy. Shooting range or something like that for guys, or paintballing, I don't know. Or just like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Like even like a letter.
Love letter is words of affirmation. Like he loves to be affirmed.
Affirmed.
All the time.
Write a letter to your spouse. I know I write letters to Brandon sometimes, and he'll when I was working would send flowers or like a teddy bear or something like that to the office.
So your love language is gifts?
No.
Oh.
That's just what he
I was just saying, like, in general.
Yeah.
That could be like learning your person's love language can help you decide some of the things that you might do.
But everyone likes flowers at their office no matter what.
like kind of like doing something just because.
Yeah.
Just to keep the romance alive.
Thank you guys so much for watching our video. We hoped you liked it. I think we really actually enjoyed filming that kind of conversational style.
We did. It was
a little coffee chat. We hope it makes you think of some of your relationship goals.
So if you did think of some of your relationship goals, add those in the comments below.
Yes, and please make sure you like this video if you liked it. I bet you did.
And please subscribe to our channel, where we will post new videos every week.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.